morning. You want to hear a funny story?
A fiasco. Shall we call it a fiasco?
Yeah, it was a bit of a fiasco. Remember last video we mentioned we were going to be installing a new fan in our camper?
Because the other one broke.
Yeah, and we said, well, we're not going to do a video on it, but there's plenty of videos on that. And so this will just be easy, kind of plug and play situation, out with the old and with the new. And not so.
Lessons were learned, and we thought, we should share this fiasco with you because maybe you can learn some lessons from it too. And yeah, I guess let's just kind of start from the beginning.
Yeah.
So, took the old fan out, pretty easy.
We had a Dometic fan up in here, and this is a Cirrus New Camp Cirrus 820, right? Is that what this is? Yeah.
It's our third RV that we've been in. For those, no, we were in a road trek full time for years. We had a fantastic fan in that. Mm-hmm. I wouldn't say it was fantastic, but I liked it.
It was fine.
It was fine. Call it a fine fan.
Fine fan.
And then the second van that we built was, excuse me, I'm going to sneeze.
Uh-oh. Is it coming?
Anyway.
Yeah.
The second van that we built was had the
Max Air.
Max Air fan. Really liked that one a lot.
One.
Was going to buy that for this truck camper, but where we have our satellite in motion satellite and Starlink antenna up there, it's in the way. So Irene found this Corey.
Yeah, it's kind of, I've never heard this band before,
Pretty inexpensive,
yeah.
And had great reviews. So we thought, why not? Let's just give it a shot. So, I mean, they're pretty, easy.
They're all the same size hole, you just gotta take the old one out and drop the new one in.
So we're handy, but the one thing that, there are things that, I'm good at and she's good at. The thing that we both are not good at is anything to do with wiring, electrical stuff. It's just not our thing.
Don't understand it, and it scares me because I don't want to be zapped.
Yeah. So, but it's pretty easy. There's 2 wires on the new fan and 2 wires from the old fan.
Yeah, and this is 12 volt, so we know it's not something supercharged.
Yeah. So anyway, I'd watched the video on. I want to make sure I had the butyl tape right, and when I seal it up there, just any ideas I could get from a couple of videos. So I watched the video on it, and the guy said, just make sure before you go through the process of really securing your brand new fan to the roof, which is a process, and they're not easy to take back off. Make sure it works. So I thought, okay.
So connect the wires first before you glue it all up.
So this is the new fan. It's just sitting in there right now.
Yeah.
I set the new fan here, so it would reach, and I took the wires from the old fan and the new one, and nothing happened. It didn't work. So then I thought, okay, now is it when the fan broke? Did something happen to the wires? Because the fan broke. I mean, the components broke apart. So it wasn't an electrical issue, I didn't think. Well, it wasn't, but I thought, well, maybe when I took it out, something happened. So now I don't know if the wires coming through the camper to the battery system are bad, or is the new fan faulty? Don't know. Okay. So I have this voltmeter thing, tester, and we bought this years ago when we had an issue with our inverter on the road trek. Do you remember that?
Vaguely.
We had to reset the settings with the solar charging.
Oh, yeah.
And someone kind of walked us through it. So we bought this thing, but I don't know how to use
it.
It's
got a lot of bells and whistles.
Well, and these weren't plugged in, and so I didn't know. I mean,
we have no idea.
I don't know where to plug them in.
This
I don't know
is
which
how
setting.
dumb we are with electricity.
But I want to see if the wires are hot. Because if the wires are hot, then I know it's the fan. So I open up the instruction to this, and it's like it may as well be in some foreign language Chinese. It doesn't make any sense to me. So this whole time, Irene's just doing her thing, not involved. So
I don't know anything about it at this point.
No, and so I show it to her, and she's like, well, let me look at it. So she takes some time, and she actually kind of figures out how to set that thing up to test. So we test the wires, and we're only getting a very small bit of power, almost none. So there's some power, but there's not 12 volts.
No juice, yeah.
So we start looking around thinking, okay, maybe we read that sometimes these truck campers could have a splice in the wire that's bad, and maybe it got pulled when the camper broke. Maybe it pulled. Well, there was some wire connectors. These two wires were connected to these two wires by a different connector. So I thought maybe that was bad.
Yeah. So you took those splices
Cut those
off.
out. Put these on there. Nothing changed.
We checked the wires from here back, and still no juice.
So we look at the fuse panel.
Yeah.
And it shows third fuse down is for the ceiling fan. The fuse looks good. Pull the fuse out, fuse looks good. Actually tested the fuse thing. It works fine.
And you put a different fuse in there.
Put a different fuse, didn't change anything.
Right. So we're like...
Okay, so that works. But somewhere between where the wire comes to the fuse, wherever it goes through the ceiling, isn't working. So
that led to some deconstruction here. We got the bed full of our cupboard.
So there's this thing with us that if you've ever traveled in RV for a long period of time. So we've been doing this full time. We're full time for almost a decade. Every time there's a problem, it seems daunting, but it's almost always something stupid simple. But you have to go through researching and trying to figure things out before this simple solution shows itself, reveals itself. So I was trying everything. So we took the whole shelving unit out of here, which is where our Starlink's mounted. So it was a big process to remove all this. This is the back panel because I can see the wire back there.
Yeah.
So the wire goes up through here, thinking maybe there's a connector up in here.
So we're looking for connector, loose connection, something.
So I know that it goes down. So then I actually pulled these covers off, and I found it in there, and I couldn't find any connectors. So if the wire is just a solid piece of wire down through here, so then I'm thinking, okay, it's somewhere between there and there, which I can't get to. I'm not pulling the fridge out. So we're going through all this process.
We're talking about maybe we're going to have to run just a new wire from here somehow back down to the breaker panel.
Someone knows what to do and rewire that. I don't know, all these things. And then I thought, we don't use this 12-volt thing. Maybe I could just run some new wires from here up, and then we would just have new wires. Didn't really want to do that, but that was an option because that fan is much more important than that.
Yes.
Cigarette lighter thing. So anyway, I can't remember how it happened. I thought, well, I was just taking everything off that I could think of. Because just take a look back in here.
Yeah, and this is the organized version.
So this is where the wires come in at. So this is it's a mess.
It's pretty wild.
So right before I completely gave up, I was going to have to hire someone to figure this out. Or take it up to my friend in Tennessee, Cameron. And so if you...
Yeah, so here's the panel.
Yeah. Third one down is the ceiling fan.
Yeah.
And so I got to looking at it, and the third one down, it's a blue wire. There's a blue wire coming out of there. And I don't know why there'd be a blue wire from here and where it turns green for the rest of the way. But then I noticed the fifth wire down is the same color, green and white, that goes to the ceiling fan. But that's the fifth panel down. Well, I noticed that the fifth fuse down is for the bathroom fan. So that just what if the fuse is bad and they've marked that wrong? And what if the ceiling fan and the bathroom fan are on the same fuse? So she went and turned the ceiling or the bathroom fan on, and it didn't work. So I pulled the fuse out. The fuse is bad for the bathroom fan. So now I might not be the smartest guy, but I'm thinking, okay, the bathroom fan doesn't work. The fuse is bad. The color is the same color wire going to the ceiling fan. Maybe this is marked wrong. So we put a new fuse in
the
bathroom fan where the green wire is. Retested the wire, got 12 volts.
Full juice.
So that was a long story, but...
This whole thing was because this panel was mismarked.
And it just had a bad fuse.
Yes. So, if this ever happens to you, check all the fuses, not just the one that's labeled. Now, of course, we are going to relabel this for the next guy, or the next time we need to access it, we know what's going on in there.
So for a bad fuse, I've got a couple hours of work just to reassemble the camper before I can go back to installing the ceiling fan.
Yes.
But this all happened last night, and we
had to table it.
We had to table it for today, so I just set the fan into the hole last night.
But you did hook up the wires.
Just because we had the frog in here the other day. I didn't want any more frogs in the camper.
Dropping on my face.
Yeah. Did we do a video on that?
I think I did a short reel or something, or a story.
Yeah, we were laying in bed the other day, and middle of the night, she woke up, said something wet landed on her face.
Yeah, something wet dropped on my face. We're like, what the heck is that?
I thought she meant like a water drop, and so it wasn't raining, but I thought, it was raining.
It had rained,
so
but wasn't raining.
Because our faces are close to the skylight there, so I'm feeling the skylight to see any moisture. There's no moisture.
And you turn the little nightlight on, the blue light, and we're patting the comforter. Nothing's wet. My face isn't wet, but something definitely hit me like right here at my mouth, and it felt like my brain was in and out of dream state, but it felt like someone like slapped me with a slice of lemon. Like you slice a piece of lemon and put in a drink, smacked me with it. That's what my brain was saying.
And so then I'm trying to wake up and see what happened. I'm thinking, okay, she had a dream. And I looked up, of course, the ceiling's only, it's close to me. I look, and there's a frog about that long on the ceiling just staring at me. Yep. That is what had been bouncing around.
I was slapped by a frog, you guys, right on my face. So, of course, I'm thinking, am I going to get warts? Like, well, I have frog juice on my mouth. Not good. But anyway, I digress.
So I thought, since we're doing this, we may as well show you what this sounds like, because that's one of the biggest issues with the fans is how quiet are they. And we like to at night have, when it's warm out, have a window open by the head with the screen shut and have the ceiling fan on. And the Dometic fan was
ridiculously loud.
Yeah, it was almost as loud as the air conditioner. Not that loud, but I mean it was pretty loud.
It was loud.
So this is the new fan hooked up just for a test. And this is the air conditioner remote.
Oh. I was like, wait, no, it's not.
No, it's not. The battery fell out.
It's like you gotta prove to them it works. Oh, jeez. We're causing ourselves more problems.
Okay. Open up.
Okay. This is like the max air in that regard.
That's low.
I hear nothing. Here, I'll put it right up by it. 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, but that's right up by it. Just put it on by your head.
At 4, it's still not even as loud as that other one on low.
That's probably what it have at night on medium.
Maybe, yeah.
I mean, I can
probably
feel
not
it.
even
It's pulling
that.
plenty of air.
Yeah, I wouldn't even have it that high, I don't think.
That's way quieter than Dometic.
Crazy quiet.
I'll go high.
Okay.
That's pretty
nice. That's nice.
So. Cool. So now I have to...
Cool.
Beetle tape. Cool. Okay. Anyway, it just was too interesting a story not to share it with you. So.
Yeah, if we can solve your problem before it turns into this, we'll be glad to do so. All right, well, we'll just see you on the flip side. Carry on.